We are going to read a book today, and the book is called First Discovery of Butterflies. And once we read our book, we're gonna go and we're gonna fill in some things that we've learned over on our KWL chart. So while I'm reading, I want you guys to really listen to the facts that we're learning about butterflies so we can add them to our chart, okay? So it's called First Discovery Butterflies. The butterfly is an insect. There are 500,000 species of butterflies. That's a lot of butterflies. The butterfly has 6 legs, 4 wings, 2 antennae, and almost always a tongue. The tongue is like a straw. It sucks up nectar. What did we say nectar was? Pollen. Nectar is the liquid that is in the plants. The eyes have many sides that can see movement and color. And the butterfly uses its 2 antennae to smell. And the butterfly's legs are attached at the chest. The butterfly uses its front legs to taste sugar. So these legs right here are moving. So when they're on like the plant, they're moving like this so that way they can taste the sugar. Right, let's see. The butterfly's wings have colorful scales. So if you were to take a magnifying glass, like we did last week when we did our leaf experiment, and you were to look closely at a butterfly, their wings actually look up close like they have scales. Pretty cool.
For butterflies?
We're look for butterflies.
To taste them?
Well, no, so we can look really closely at them and see what their wings look like up close. Some butterflies are awake during the day. What do you think they're doing during the day?
Yeah, wait.
What would they be doing though
I
during?
think anyone had. I think
They would be flying around, that's correct. Other butterflies are awake at night. Have you guys ever seen any butterflies flying at night?
no.
I haven't seen any butterflies.
They only when a light is on they go inside, but when the light is off they go away, and when the light is on again they come back. Yes.
All right, so remember that when we're reading a story, don't want to shout out too much. If I ask you a question though, I want you to say yes, no, absolutely, but I want to hear all your stories, but I want to hear them after we're done reading, okay? Let's see. Butterflies eat nectar from flowers. They fly from flower to flower and they eat nectar. Pollen from a flower sticks to a butterfly's body, and then the pollen from one flower falls into another flower. When a male and a female are ready to mate, they perch on a stem. Butterflies only mate with other butterflies on the same species. So who knows what that means? One sec. What do you think that means when they only mate with one butterfly of the same species? Tilly.
They turn big when it gets the primers.
Oh, yes, that's true. So remember in the beginning of the book, the first page says that there are over 500,000 different species of butterflies. So do you see how these two butterflies look the same? They look the same. That means they're the same species of butterfly. So two butterflies that look the same will mate with each other, but not like a butterfly that looks like this and then a butterfly that's like yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like they always mate with the same species. After carefully choosing a leaf, the female butterfly lays her egg. When it's time to hatch, the caterpillar larva breaks the egg with its jaws, quickly eats the leaf around it, and grows up until it becomes an adult butterfly. Then the caterpillar stops eating and becomes still, and a metamorphosis is about to begin. So, what do you think is about to happen to the caterpillar? What does he do before he turns into a butterfly? What did we say they make? What do they do when they come down?
They get in a cocoon.
They make a cocoon. So let's see. The caterpillar stops eating and becomes still. Caterpillar hardens into a chrysalis. Inside the caterpillar is changing into a butterfly. The butterfly splits open the chrysalis and climbs out. Can you find a butterfly hiding? Turn the page. Do you guys see a butterfly?
Yeah.
Is that the butterfly?
Yeah.
But what does it look like?
A leaf.
Does anybody know what that's called?
A leaf butterfly.
When they can change their body appearance to blend in with the environment?
Like
Luca?
blending in.
Blending in, or they call it camouflaged. So it says the camouflaged butterfly then flies away. To hide themselves from enemies, and some butterflies camouflage themselves or change their colors to match a leaf or some bark. So that's why in that picture, you can see the butterfly because it's blending in with the environment. Can you fix your body, please? Thank you. All right, so let's see. These are some different butterflies that we have here.
Wow. Whoa, pretty. Pretty. I like one just like me too.
And this tells about some of the different butterflies that we have. And let's see what we can fill in for our chart. Who can tell me how many species of butterflies?
It's not raining outside anymore.
Okay. Let me see. Shay, how many species of butterflies?
5.
So close. It's actually 500,000. So there are 5. And that number looks like this. It looks like this. 5 with, now let's count how many zeros are after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5,000 species of butterflies. Who can tell me another fact that we learned from this book? Emmy.
They can camouflage.
They can camouflage.
Camouflage.
What's another fact that we have? Hunter. Hunter, look this way, please. What's something we just learned from the book we read?
If you put a flower in front of them and they smell and they smell pollen in it, they can actually taste it, and then they will say, and they will put their wings out to pick out another flower, and they put it in their head and the human's hand.
So they taste and eat the nectar
And they give it to the human.
And the paw. Okay. Let's see. All right. Who can tell me something else? Adeline. If you look closely at a butterfly's wings, they have scales. All right. Checker. Hmm?
Yeah. It's different when you look for that.
Where are their eyes located at? What did it say? Let's go back to that page and let's see. What did it say about that? The eyes have many sides that can see movement and color. So should we write that down? Because that's a fact. All right, so the eyes have many sides.
Miss Becky, look. At this, I can see skills.
All right, let's see. How many legs do they have?